What is up, everybody? We are back with another episode of Comfortable Nerds, episode 11. We got my boy Ubsurd to the left of me. Oh, y'all peeps. I
God
got the
bless you.
frames on today. For y'all listening to the podcast on Spotify, I got my nice frames on today. Why? Because I've been getting headaches sitting in this lighting. So I gotta throw the shades on. But today, we are gonna be talking about some DC and some Marvel news. All you Marvel heads out there, including me. Absurd, are you more Marvel or DC? I've never
I'm
asked.
definitely more I'm definitely more DC,
Okay,
but
okay, okay.
Marvel
For
still
all
got a
you
big
Marvel
place in my
fans.
heart.
Yeah. All with DC's doing better right now, but I'm a Marvel advocate. I'm not scared to admit it. And with the things that Marvel got coming out, which we'll get into a little bit later, I'm pretty excited. All you Marvel advocates out there, I'm sure you're just as excited as me. But as far as DC, let's get into this Philip Kennedy Johnson and Matt Fraction business. There's a little bit of a debacle going on with Matt Fraction and Tim Drake and Philip Kennedy Johnson, Damian Wayne. We got two Robins that they're just not really they're not feeling the
They ain't
Robin
clicking.
mantle right now. Yeah, straight dipping out of here. How do we feel about that right now, Devon? How do we feel about that right now?
Dude, I see where both of them are coming from. Like the thing that I wasn't upset about it, but I wish they would have done more with was with Tim like kind of leaving now, which I hope they do, is like that he's not just leaving for Bernard. Cause like I fuck with Bernard. Like I think they're a good couple. You know what I mean? There's just
He's leaving
like
for Bernard.
that's the only
I just
reason
want
he's
to get
leaving.
that out there. That's the only reason he's leaving, bro.
Like I get it. It would be a lot cooler if it was like, you know what, I'm pursuing like the whole Red Robin thing. Like
Bro, that's what
I
I
want to
want. That's what I
that's what I
wanted,
want to
bro.
see. I want to see him be his own person, you know what I mean? Go
Exactly.
find his own
Exactly.
little city, go find his own little home. Fuck,
Yup.
build a little home with Bernard, like link that up
Yeah,
together and
bro.
then kind of grow as a person on his own and with somebody that he loves, you know what I mean?
See, my whole thing with the Bernard thing is that trash Robin run from like 2022, 2021, whichever it was. Well, I'm not gonna say it's trash, but the art was very. I couldn't
It's an
get past the
eyesore
art.
to read. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I know the art gets better because they have a new artist on it.
Mhm.
But the beginning it was tough. It was tough, boy. But in that run, they kind of like hint at the fact that Tim knows that Bernard knows that he's Robin.
Yeah.
In that run, they hint at that. So it's kind of like I feel like the writer is tracking with that because if you got this Robin that figured out who Batman was, then he knows that his significant other knows that he's Robin. You know
Yeah,
what
he
I'm
can't
saying?
be
Like
that
that's
oblivious to it, you know what I
yeah, bro.
mean? Like,
You can't be that oblivious to it, man. So like the fact that like the reason for him leaving is because he doesn't want to hide anything from Bernard anymore. It's kind of like, yeah, right. Hard to believe. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say it's lazy writing at all. I don't want to say that. I just want to I would say that it could have, if he was going to leave, it could have been on better terms. Everybody wants to see Red Robin again. I feel like that Red Robin suit definitely to me, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe it's a hot take. That's definitely like top three Robin suits, bro.
I
I
think it's a fire
loved.
suit, bro. The design
It's
for it's tough. Also,
hard.
like in the Arkham games too, Tim's a fucking badass, bro. You know what I mean? And like just the way that they write him sometimes, like is almost like how they write Jason sometimes. Like they don't give him enough credit as he
Yeah,
needs to be
I
given.
would
You know what
say
I mean?
between the Robins, between all of them, definitely Tim Drake and Jason Todd are the least
They don't get
cared
enough
for.
love. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, like I'm sure they did it. It's kind of like a cliffhanger, you know. I don't think that it was written in a way that Tim can't come back. So
Mm-mm.
maybe it's just like one of those things where Matt Fraction is trying to see like how the audience will adhere to this news. And if like, let's say everybody loved it. Like, oh man, like cool. Tim Drake gets to like leave the mantle and, this is where Damien steps in. That obviously is not what everybody is feeling right now as far as what's on my feed. Everybody is definitely not, really messing with the Bernard reasoning. But I don't
And
know. I
that might
think
just be
there's a
Fraction
chance.
like testing the waters on it. You know what I mean? Like you
Yeah,
said, kind of seeing
exactly.
what the audience likes on it. Because
Exactly.
obviously, like he has to hear some of this. You know what I mean? So maybe it's him going
Hmm.
like, okay, they don't fuck with that. Like he's definitely
Exactly.
already written the next like probably 5 issues, but now he knows like, okay, let's bring
Exactly.
him back. Let's bring Bernard back. Let's try to mix things up. Let's see if we can get fucking
Yeah,
Tim
there's some rough
moving,
drafts in the
get him
archive.
moving. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 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 yeah. I really, really, really hope this is like a Red Robin origin. I do. That would make me so happy. But I didn't, the way that conversation between Tim Drake and Damien went at the end. Did you read it?
Hmm.
Okay. So that conversation, I don't know, do you feel like it was a step back from Kennedy's Damian Wayne, or do you feel like it was kind of like, I don't want to say a step back, but just a
Not
down.
online. Yeah.
Yes, not on track with Damien and Kennedy's run. I feel like Kennedy has done a phenomenal job at, I guess you could say, the character development in Robin
Hmm.
and Damian Wayne, I should say.
Yeah, because at least from what's in Johnson's run, like I feel like he would be more apt to like step up and be like, you know what, let's do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't think it's really a step back. I think it's kind of like almost more something of him like being like, oh fuck, like I got to step up now.
Yeah,
At
for
least I
sure.
think
And
that's what
if
Fraction might be going for.
exactly. And if I had to complain about anything from Fractions run so far, it would really just be that. Everything else fire.
It's been
Everything else is
fantastic.
fire. Yeah, even Philip Kennedy Johnson's run, if the only thing I had to complain with about that would be like the whole Bane getting, wanting his feeling like he deserved peace after all the wrongs he's done. That I
Yeah.
wasn't really like I feel like Bane deserves the worst of the worst to me in my opinion. But as far as like what I like, definitely liked the tech that Matt Fraction has given Batman, the AI. I definitely liked in Philip Kennedy Johnson that Red Hood was involved. I loved that.
Hmm.
That was great, especially because, Jason Todd is everybody, because of how poorly he's been written, everybody kind of looks at him as just like a tough, hard cookie. You know what I'm saying? But Philip Kennedy Johnson did a great job at getting that emotional side of Jason Todd out in the comedic relief. Like there was just more to Jason Todd in that short span that we got of him in Kennedy's run.
Yeah, they gave him more of a, like you said, he wasn't such a brick wall or like just kind of like this grungy, like I fucking hate my life. Like he was
Bro,
the
yeah,
comedic
dude.
relief, which I think was great for him because like that's who he was when he was Robin. You know what I mean? Like he was the
Exactly.
shithead. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? So like he would say some
Exactly.
stupid shit from time to time, or like fuck around and poke the bear. Like that
Yeah,
was
or even like
that was who he was.
that panel when they were talking on the rooftop and Jason is telling Bruce about how each Robin has their what's the name? What's the specific he gave them like a specific name for a specific night that each Robin has when like it's a turning point for them. Like it's just such a traumatic experience that each Robin goes through. Yeah, I that
I know what
panel
you're
was
talking about. It's
yeah, I
basically
can't
like the
figure out the
same thing
name.
that like in the Spider-Verse movies when Peter's talking to Miles and he's like, it's the leap of faith. It was like
Yes,
that
yes,
kind of
yeah.
similar thing.
Is that yes, exactly,
But I can't think of
exactly. That I
the
love that.
exact term
I can't think of the
he
name that
used.
he used for it, but yeah. Other than like that, I loved that with Philip Kennedy Johnson, with Matt Fraction. I loved the tech, and I loved Alfred. being involved and being like, I guess you could say the AI for Bruce Wayne, especially because like, you know, the things I disliked back to Bane. I don't like that Bane gets this like pity. I feel so horrible for the things that I've done. I want peace. Please just like kill me so I could have my peace. You don't deserve peace, you piece of shit. And then the things I don't like about Fraction as far as just Tim Drake leaving. But yeah, Alfred and Matt Fraction is definitely something that I feel like not just Batman fans, but DC fans. Alfred getting murdered the way he got murdered was such a historical thing for DC fans, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, it was a giant tear in just DC in general, you know what I mean? Like Alfred
Yeah,
was
for
somebody
sure.
that like not just the Bat family cared about, but like Superman, Wonder Woman. Like you see all of these people who Bruce holds close to him that Alfred did take care of them in certain like situations and stuff, you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
bro. Yeah, bro. And I've been watching the all like DC animated series. I'm
Mhm.
trying to go back and rewatch all of them. Batman, Justice League, Superman, Static Shock, Batman Beyond. Right now, I'm currently on Batman animated and Batman Beyond. But
Hell yeah.
seeing Alfred is just so like it's just comforting for me. I don't know. It's
Uh-huh.
like it's
It's
such a
like being wrapped up in a
nostalgic.
warm little cardigan. You're like,
Like,
I
man,
miss
dude,
this.
I love it, bro. Like, oh man, the DC animated series was just like top notch, bro. It was top notch, man.
It can't be beat,
Cause
bro.
it can't, bro. It can't. I feel like that's something like that is something I'm gonna have my kids watch, bro. Like, I need to get that on DVD. I need to get that on
I
like
got that on
VH.
DVD.
Bro, I need that. You do?
Uh-huh.
What else you got as far as the DC animated?
I got pretty much all of it for the most part. I need to get the Batman Beyond in DVD, but I have the Justice League, I have Static Shock, I have Batman animated series, Superman
Oh, you're
animated
good, bro.
series.
You're good. What like for you, as far as just for you, like what gives you the most like nostalgia?
Nostalgic
Yeah.
from DC or just like childhood like superhero
Let's go.
shows.
Let's go DC. Let's go DC.
Um I think Justice League Unlimited.
Justice League
Not
Unlimited.
the original
I
Justice
got
League.
you.
I love the original
I got
Justice
you.
League, but Justice League Unlimited was like no, I take that back. Batman, the Brave and the Bold. That's the one
Bro,
that like I
I'm
can watch
watching
that
that too.
over and
I'm watching that too. I'm watching that too.
that one I also have on DVD too, but
I
that's
love the
one of the ones
Batman,
that
the Brave and the
like
Bold. Go ahead.
I was gonna say that's one of the ones that like introduced me to a lot of different characters that I didn't know about, like Red
Yep.
Tornado. Like you
Bro,
got to
yes,
see
bro.
Green
Yes.
Arrow and Batman's like
I agree.
relationship in that show was
I
so
agree
dope.
with you so
Same
much.
thing with
It was
Plastic
the
Man.
first episode. The very first episode, Batman is talking about how much he loves working with Green Arrow, but how he'll never tell him. Like he's like, I'll
Yeah, dude.
never let him know how much I enjoy working with him. Is really dope. Batman Brave and the Bold was where I got introduced to Plastic Man. And I was
Yeah.
like, yo, this dude is so effing dope. I fuck with Plastic Man so heavy.
Plastic Man is a
But
menace in that show, bro.
with the old school DC animated, like the characters, do you feel like the characters were portrayed the best in those DC in those animated series?
I think that's the best like comic to media adaptations that we've gotten so far for any of those
Hmm.
characters. Like it feels just straight plucked and then put into animation. Like there is no like
Yeah,
tie or spread apart from who they are like in the comics.
yeah, for sure. I didn't bro, I feel like DC animated like nailed Joker, bro.
Oh
Like
yeah.
it was an animated show, but bro, Joker was about that. I will kill you. And I will laugh about it. Like, bro, I was watching, I think it was episode, what did I watch? I think it was episode like 14, season one. And I don't know if you've seen this, probably, I don't know
Hmm.
if you watch it like religiously or anything like that, but do you remember the episode when the Joker had like a submarine and he had like the laughing
Yeah,
gas
yeah.
on top of the submarine? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was watching that, bro, and he put Batman in like a sealed, like metal trash can, poked holes in it, and threw it into the Gotham River. I was
Hmm.
like, and I'm sitting here like, bro, I don't remember this episode, bro. What?
Right?
Like, bro,
It's the
and
same
Batman's
thing
like
when
just,
like it's the same thing with like a character like Mr. Freeze, like a very
oh yeah,
tragic character. And
yeah,
like
yeah, Mr.
from
Bro.
trying to remember from like when I was a kid watching that show, like Mr. Freeze was just a villain, but you watch it now as an adult and you're like, damn, like they really captured this guy like perfectly of like
Bro,
who
Mr.
his
Mr.
character
Freeze,
is.
yeah, Mr. Freeze is definitely a villain that, and I could be wrong, y'all. Don't throw a spear at me for this, but I feel like Mr. Freeze is definitely one of those characters that can definitely be redeemable, just
Hmm.
because his
He's doing
what
it out of
turned him,
love.
yeah, what turned him into a villain wasn't anything that was selfish, self-centered. Like it was love that turned him into a villain. It was it was the things around him turned him into a villain. Society turned him into a villain. So like corruption, all of that, that's what turned him to a villain. So, and I don't think he's necessarily like he doesn't want to hurt anybody, but he will if it gets him his wife back. Cause that's really,
Hmm.
as far as Mr. Freeze, as far as I know, that's all he wants is his wife.
That's all he cares about, man, is just getting his wife, getting something to cure his wife's disease. So you're in his way, fuck around and find out. If you're willing to
No,
help, though, he'll take that help.
like legit, legit, legit. And then Static Shock was a great one too.
Oh,
Static
yeah.
Shock was dope because it did a lot with back then it did a great what's the word I'm looking for? It encapulated
Encapsulate,
discrimination and
yeah.
encapulated, I'm sorry, a discrimination in the African
Hmm.
American culture with the Caucasian culture and showed that like, yo, we can all be cool. Like we can be
Yeah.
cool. That episode with gosh, Lee, what's Virgil's homie's name? I forget. I
Oh,
forget his homie's
oh,
name.
he reminds me of like Jaime Reyes almost, like Blue Beetle a little bit.
Yeah, 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 yeah. But a
You know what
white
I
dude.
mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That I forget what is his name because I don't want to disrespect the character. You feel me?
It's been a minute since I watched Static, but I remember who you're talking about.
Is this right? Was it Gear? Was the superhero name Gear?
Maybe.
Damn, you gonna bust that bitch out like that?
Fuck, dude. My bad.
Yo, you gonna bust the forehead out like that, Ray? Ooh, you all right, bro? I say you
For
got like,
everybody listening,
bro. It's not that bad, bro. It's not that bad.
you could park a four-wheeler on my forehead.
Hey, bro, it's not that bad. You know what you should do? You need to take that trip to Turkey.
That's
Take
what I'm
that trip
saying.
to Turkey, bro. I'm telling you. Hey, you're finna get married too? Honeymoon? Honeymoon?
We could do it.
Oh yeah, it is Gear, but his superhero name was Gear, but his real name was gosh, sleep, bro. It's just giving me his
We'll just
superhero
go with
name.
gear.
Gear. We're calling him Gear. I can't find his name. But
But
yeah,
yes,
that the
100%. Like
Static Shock did a good job of taking a
that. We're
step
cool. You
forward
know
in
what I mean?
society. Taking a step forward in society, my boy.
Going off of Static Shock, we just got to see Static in a current mainline run for the first time. What has been
Yeah, bro. I haven't read it. I haven't read it. Have
like
you read it?
I've read it, but
Okay, tell me about it. Tell me about it.
kind of it's just cool to see like new characters getting introduced, like older characters getting introduced again. Like we got to see Batman Beyond come back in a mainline title again. Now we get to see Static in a mainline title again. Like it's just cool to see those characters coming back for it's been a minute since we've seen those people and interacting with each other, you know what I mean? So
No, yeah, for sure. I can't wait to
it's
read
just
it,
a
bro.
good story, man. I don't really want to spoil it just because it's a good
Yeah, yeah,
tie-in for
yeah.
DCKO, so you'll want to read it.
Bro, it looks I have it. I have it. That boy looks like a thick annual, my boy. It
Hmm.
looks like there's about 2 or 3 books in that one book.
It's a lot of ads.
Really? Is it really? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
That's good to know. That's good to know.
it'll be easy
Not
to
that
fly
I
through.
I don't mind reading like thick single issues, but sometimes it does get to like a point where I'm like, all right, bro, I kind of want to like, because
I
sometimes
want
there's
to
a lot of
read this
filler.
story.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
You know what I
Sometimes there's
mean?
a lot of filler in it. So like just little things like that. But I'm definitely hyped for that. Getting into Static Shock and then him coming back into the main line. Speaking of main lines though, and new
Or characters returning.
characters returning, we got a Marvel Armageddon arc. I am so hyped for all the new characters that are coming in this Armageddon arc, bro. Did you see that Nuke is coming?
For real?
Yeah, Nuke's gonna be in it, bro.
I didn't
My
see
man with
that.
the big swole dude with the
Yeah, dude.
American flag on half of his face. Crazy,
That's
but
that's nuts. No, dude, I mean, I've been loving the cuz I think it's going to be Iron Man, Thor, um Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, and then do you think that they're going to pull in Infernal Hulk? Like, you think that's going to
whoa.
tie in at all?
Wait, hold on, Thor? That's where you getting Thor from? Hold on, buddy. Where you getting
I
Thor
think those are
from?
all aren't they all kind of correlating like within the same kind of not
Oh, are
storyline
you
but universe right now?
are you referring to Infernal or Infernal Immortal or Mortal Thor?
I think it's Mortal Thor.
Yeah, it was Immortal Thor. Now it's
And now it's
Mortal.
just Mortal. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool then. Because I didn't read any of Immortal Thor or Mortal Thor, so I don't know. I assume you read it.
I'm caught up on Mortal Thor. I started at issue 1 and I think it's on issue 6 just came out this week. But I
Okay.
think that it's also leading up through there too.
Okay. Okay.
So,
How is so what's Mortal Thor about? I don't
basically Thor lost his powers.
what?
Yeah.
Don't tell me shit else.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You gotta get on that.
Don't tell me anything else. I'm going to completely move on from Thor and we're gonna get back into you were talking about Infernal Hulk.
I was saying, do you think that's going to tie into the Armageddon stuff at all?
I assume so because at the end of Infernal Hulk issue 3, Tony Stark and Reed Richards pull up on Bruce because you know Bruce is in hiding after being removed from the Hulk. So they pull up on Bruce because Infernal Hulk is like terrorizing everywhere, like the planet, above ground, in the water, hell. I don't like, bro. He's just, bro. How are you terrorizing Earth, the ocean, and hell? Like, bro, that is crazy. So much so that Iron Man and Reed Richards pull up on Bruce like, hey, buddy,
You're going to have
we
to
need
go calm
you.
him down.
Yeah, we need you to get big, homie, because he is bugging right now. Yeah, and Bruce is really just like, okay, like, I don't got nothing to do with that no more, bro. Matter of fact, Bruce ain't even going by Bruce no more. He's going by David. If you guys don't know, I think he was originally named David Banner, right?
Uh,
Or David is his middle name. I think it's Bruce David Banner because he's definitely gone by David in TV shows. I've heard him go by David in TV shows and in different comic books.
that one, you're more of the whole guy than I am, so I'll trust your opinion
Yeah,
on that one.
I know. But anyways, yeah, I do think that Infernal Hulk definitely is gonna have something to do with Armageddon, especially with this new Gamma. Have you seen this new Gamma? I'm excited for it.
It
Bruh.
looks almost like a zombie type thing, you know what I mean?
Well, so you got
I'm talking
ironically,
about like the
right?
Red Hulk kind of.
Yeah, so you got Red. If you guys aren't caught up on Captain America, Captain America is finna like solo fight an army of Hulks, and they're all being what's the word I'm looking for?
Lead.
Ordered. Yeah, led.
Yeah.
They're being led by Red Hulk, but the Hulks that are being led by Red Hulk are blue and white. So you got red, white, and blue, and you got Captain America fighting against them, and it looks really dope. It looks very interesting and exciting. I think Cap is done for. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no
No, Cat
way,
got
bro.
that.
Bro, what? An army of Hulks, and there's a
Nah,
new
bro.
Gamma.
Because if you think of it, they kind of got an army of Caps right now coming in. Because we got
Bro, they got
Sam
what,
Wilson
two?
coming. We got
Sam don't even got the super soldier syndrome. So
Sam might be
I'm not
coming. You
I'm
never
not gonna
know.
lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Nah, I don't get it. If I was Sam, I'm taking the serum.
I'm taking the serum too.
Oh, bro, I don't got nothing. What do I have to prove from not taking the serum? I'm taking the serum. I don't care. Even in the movie, he was like, "Yeah, I should have
How
taken that
big does your
serum." But
ego have to be like, nah?
yeah, bro, I don't care. I'm not. I don't got nothing to prove. He
But we
took it.
got
Buddy back there took it. I'm taking it. Matter of fact, give me an extra shot of it, just so I'm really 10. I'm 20 toes down, baby. Like, where that was crazy. And then they get, bro, that scene in Captain America when that fool caught the pole when Red Hawk swung it around. Bro, your wrist should have been obliterated. You
your
should,
whole
bro,
body would have been obliterated.
your whole body. There's no way you're gonna tell me. And it's like, I get it, bro.
So I'm
Use your
like,
imagination. The jetpack, the wings, they're supposed to take like, the impact. Bro, no way. No way. Even when my man was when Red Hawk threw the first punch and Sam used the wings to like block it, them bitches was vibrating like a shaking like a stripper at a club, boy. Like, what are you talking about?
you're
You think
telling
they're
me
gonna stop a pole from the Red Hawk being swung at him?
You're telling me that
Get
the
out of
Hulk
here,
swinging a
bro.
pole at you at full force when I'm driving my car going like 45 down the street and I hit a little and I'm like, my
That
back.
was so I was like, no way, bro. Or even when the very first scene in the movie when he was flying down and he landed and bro, he said, wait for it. Wait for it, bro. Your kneecaps should be in your chest right now, bro. What are you talking about? Wait for it. I don't know, bro. That was funny. But yeah, Captain America, Armageddon, that looks hard. I'm super excited for the gamma serum and the new gamma radiation, seeing what it'll bring, what strengths and what weaknesses these Hulks are gonna have, especially being led by Red Hulk.
I agree.
But there's
Now,
also
going
go
off the
ahead, go ahead.
Hulks, I was gonna say going off the Hulks, have you been hearing that like more things going for like uh Spider-Man Brand New Day?
No, what's going on with that?
They're saying because I had heard that Ruffalo wasn't gonna be in Brand New Day anymore. And now they're saying like that was just like a fake thing,
Yeah,
but they're gonna be leaning
I seen that.
very hard towards the kind of Rage Hulk. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that'd be dope.
so if they do go for that, I've also been hearing that Spider-Man's supposed to be getting organic webs. Where's my
Yeah,
boy getting organic webs from?
I feel like they're definitely as somehow, some way, he's gonna get kidnapped or like, if not kidnapped, but you know what? That Punisher issue, when that Punisher issue with Spider-Man in the scope of Punisher's sniper, that might actually be like a little cameo, quote unquote. And what if the Punisher shoots him with like
Some type of
a
radiation?
dart? Yeah, some type of radiation dart or something
Because
instead
I've
of like
also been hearing
actually shooting
too.
him.
Yeah, because I've also been hearing too that like with the organic webbing, like they're kind of building up to like a man spider kind of thing. You know what I'm talking about?
I was never really a big fan of Man Spider. I thought that was kind of like, I get it,
It
it's
was cool in the
different for
animated
sure.
series.
Yeah,
I
in the
thought it was
animated
like
series, it was
good for
cool.
that one episode, but
Yeah,
I don't
but
really, I don't think for MCU, I don't think it really ties in. Like, it doesn't
yeah,
really fit the kind of mold that they have going on right now. You know what I mean?
for sure. Speaking of things we don't know about, did you see that James Hudson? Well, it might be James Hudson. You know who James Hudson is, right? Or is it
Who's James
Jeffrey?
Hunt?
I don't know if it's James or if it's Wolverine's son.
Dakin?
No, the blonde hair. He's from a different universe. I don't think it's canon. Hold
James
on.
Hudson.
His name might not be James. Hold on. Sorry guys, looking up Google again. Let's see. Wolverine's children.
James Hudson the third, the New York Giants offensive tackle.
Jimmy, you're dumb. No, dog. Jimmy. It's Jimmy Hudson. It's Jimmy Hudson. Yeah, if you guys don't know, Wolverine has another son. His name is Jimmy Hudson. I don't think it's canon, but yeah, he's a little blonde haired kid. I don't know who his mom is. He might be another clone. I'm not sure, but I don't even know. I really don't know the extent of his powers either. But in Armageddon, there is a cover, and this dude is like, he has like a suit of what appears to be adamantium, and he has claws like Wolverine. But the claws are like coming out of this suit as well, kind of like venom. It's like an adamantium venom. It
Like
looks
an
hard.
adamantium like symbiote almost.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And I think it might be Jimmy
Hmm.
Hudson. I think it might be Jimmy Hudson. But yeah,
Are you
no,
sure it's not James
and
Hudson?
Jimmy. It's Jimmy, baby. It's Jimmy, baby.
The
But
Giants
there's
offensive
also
tackle?
it's not the Giants offensive tackle. Football season's over. Seahawks, baby. And I'm a Chiefs fan. That's the only reason why I'm saying Seahawks. I did not want the Patriots to win, but that's beside the point. Yeah, that new Super Soldier Serum is the one that David took, the redhead Captain
Yeah.
America. And apparently, there's also gonna be another super soldier. So, I mean, shoot, you might be right. Maybe they do have a army of super soldiers that'll go against an army of Hulks. But even then, I mean,
Or
like,
do you think that
uh,
with like the Armageddon stuff going on, do you think we're gonna get a second round of like the Weapon X formula going
yeah,
around maybe?
yeah, for sure. That's gonna happen in Wolverine Armageddon because there
Okay.
is like and so they're getting more into that Weapon X and the Super Soldier Serum and the new Prime Warrior, quote unquote. That's what they have it labeled as on the Marvel website. That
Hmm.
is all going to be talked about in Wolverine Armageddon. So that's going to be like the Weapon X and all that stuff. So it'll be
All
super dope.
right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That it's a whole new like thing, y'all. I really think that I don't think you guys need to be sleeping on this. There's a bunch of stuff coming out that you don't want to miss out on. I really think that if you have been, I don't want to say like holding off on what you're buying, I would say that you should make. I'm more excited for Armageddon than I was for Ultimate Universe. What about you? Damn.
I don't think I'm that excited.
Are you
I'm
serious?
I'm stoked, but like Marvel's been putting out some like shit comics recently.
Bro, you can't
I'm
tell me this Armageddon stuff doesn't look hard.
that's that's why I'm saying, bro, because like they hype up some of their other stuff, and then you get it, and you're like, this shit's garbage. So I'm not saying I'm not
Oh,
excited, but I'm
yeah, yeah,
setting
yeah,
my
yeah.
expectations lower so
I hear
that
you.
when they're exceeded, I'll feel good about myself.
You know what? I should do that same thing, but I'm not. I'm not gonna do it. You know how long?
We'll
You know how
reconvene.
long I've been waiting for this?
You know how long I've been waiting for this?
You know how long I've been waiting for this? Bro, I'm so
No,
like,
but I'm definitely still stoked on it, bro. Because like I'm happy that Marvel's taking a different direction in it. The only thing is, I hope they don't turn into like a million different like
yeah,
mini.
I don't want there to be like a bunch of different like stories or tie-ins. Like, have you read Iron Man?
Yeah.
You read the first issue?
Hmm. I got that Scotty
Okay.
Young variant.
Okay, yeah, I got that. Yeah, Scotty Young is my dude. What did you get from that? Like reading that?
I didn't really get a lot out of it. I mean, it just felt like an Iron Man story. It was really just the ending of it that really gave any like purpose to the story. You know what I mean? Other than that, I was just
Well,
kind of like,
well, the ending and the beginning, really, because who was first off the ending with the ending, Tony calls Captain America, right? And he goes ghost. He tells Pepper, I'm going invisible. Like if I need anything, I'll call you. And he just goes completely ghost, MIA. He is off the radar right now. He calls Captain America on a private line, on a secure line, tells Cap to meet me where the Illuminati used to meet up at. I don't know where that
hmm.
was, but he tells Cap meet him where the Illuminati used to meet up at. When they get off the phone, Cap turns around and the Avengers are behind him, and he's like, "Yo, you heard him. Like now it's time for us to act and go get him." So now it's like, well,
Hmm.
why are we getting Tony? One, that's one question. Two, before he called Captain America, he was telling Pepper how, wait, that's her name, right? Pepper Potts?
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. He was telling Pepper how like he had did something years ago, like he had a contingency plan, which I think we could all sit here and admit that Tony's contingency plans usually are horse shit and completely backfire on him. So this is
Hmm.
not nothing that we haven't seen before. So yeah, that contingency plan, what is he hiding? Oh, shit, I thought somebody was behind me. Scared the shit out. That contingency plan, what is he hiding? And then who was that in the suit at the beginning in the first panel of the book? Because that wasn't Tony Stark in the Iron Man suit.
Mm. I don't know, bro.
Like, dude, there's a lot of like just unanswered stuff in that first Iron Man run. That's like I don't want to say it's like I mean it's kind of like right in your face. But if you're just reading it and going through it because it's just a regular Iron Man comic book, you know?
Yeah.
Obviously you got Tony Stark flirting with a bunch of chicks in it. Another birthday party, which I kind of was like, okay, like
Why does
every
motherfucker
time,
have so many birthday parties?
yeah, bro, he's always got a birthday party, bro. Like, bruh, always got a birthday party, and they always get like ransacked, and some villain comes. But yeah, man. And then on top of that, does Tony have like a secret sibling that's gonna be like exposed or something? Because you remember that little kid that won the reward. Tony was like, my dad used to have a tie like that. And the kid
Hmm.
was like, huh, that's funny. My dad gave me this tie when I was younger.
Fuck you mean?
Brother, do you have a brother? So, or a cousin? Like, are they related? You know what I'm saying? Like, what, why this kid? I just don't think that's a coincidence. But
Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot of little stuff to look at in that first Iron Man issue. But
There's
I
a lot
don't
of
like you
stuff
said.
to analyze, but at the
Yes,
same
that's
time,
a good
it's
way to put
issue
it.
one. You know what I mean? So
Exactly,
we'll see
exactly.
what they do with it.
Is it an ongoing?
I think it's going to be an ongoing.
Or I mean, like, how many ongoings do you think there should be for this like Marvel Armageddon and all that stuff? And how many? Not you know what? Not even how many ongoings. How many tie-ins? Because I don't think there should be as many as there has been with Marvel.
Because if you look at something like Doomsday, when all that stuff was going on, I think they had like
Mhm.
11 tie ins in total, bro.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
got all of them. You know how much of a pain in the ass that was? And then, like,
yeah,
I'd say like six out of them did not add anything to the story.
yeah.
It was
I
like,
mean,
why are these even here?
For DCKO, the only things that I got were Justice League Unlimited, and then I got all of the other fights. But like that was it. I'm not on Teen Titans. I'm not on the Flash. I'm not on none of that. I just got the fights, and then I got Justice League Unlimited.
Yeah,
And is
what
there
kind of
anything else?
nerd would pick up all the tie ins?
You? I'm not doing that, bro. I got Omnibus. I gotta catch up with. You're the fucking. This dude got crazy a crazy omnibus collection. And it's not even like it's not how much he has, it's what he has. But we're not even gonna get into that because I don't want people trying to pocket watch, see how much your stuff is worth. But speaking of
No, dude.
Marvel, oh go ahead.
I was gonna say, speaking of Marvel,
See Great Midas looking like
yeah,
did we already talk about the Sinister Six being in Brand New Day?
we didn't talk about the Sinister Six, but I think as of right now, there's set to be at least nine of Spider-Man's rogues in Brand New Day.
Didn't you? I think you sent me an article the other day saying that that's like the most villains in a Spider-Man movie or
Uh huh.
adaptation or whatever. That's
Exactly.
bro. We bet,
That's
and
dope.
the fact that the same director who directed Shang-Chi
Shang-Chi.
is directing this
I'm
Spider-Man,
so
bro.
hyped, bro.
I feel like Spidey is finna we're finna see some good Spidey fighting, bro. I
Hmm.
think that it has potential to have some of the like probably the best Spidey fight scenes in live action. And I don't think I mean, Is that a hot take? Would you say that's a hot take?
I don't think it's a hot take, bro. The choreography that they did in Shang-Chi, bro, and
Bro,
just from the little bit
blew
of
me
like
out the
the
water.
like
Out the water.
teeny tiny like little sneak peeks that we've seen so far of just Spider-Man swinging around. Oh my goodness, bro. Like
Yeah, I think it's going to be
it's a night
dope.
and day difference, bro. Like
Yeah,
I think it's going to be something at least choreography wise and just pure like film wise. It's going to be beautiful. Story,
yeah.
I don't know how to feel about it yet, just because I haven't heard
Yeah.
too much.
I was
But
talking to Spidey, I was talking to Spidey a few days ago, and I was asking him if I needed
the
to
Peter
read
Parker,
the Peter Parker. If you guys don't know Spidey on TikTok, like that's real life Spider-Man.
yeah,
I don't know if you guys know or not, but yeah, we have a real life Spider-Man right now in the United States of America.
Spidey
I don't
collects. Go
know.
check him
Yeah,
out.
Spidey collects on TikTok. He posts every day, which is crazy because as he's actively being Spider-Man, he's posting consistently on TikTok at the same time. He's
And
gonna
going
try and tell you
live.
guys he's
How does
got
bro
yeah,
do that?
and going live, bro. He's gonna try and tell you guys that he's not Spider-Man. He's lying. The boy is Spider-Man. But speaking of new villains, 8 Ball in
Dude,
Spider-Man Brand New Day.
I'm excited about 8 Ball in there because 8 Ball's a big, like a really big character in Moon Knight, and especially in the Jed McKay run. He's like the villain in that run.
Bro, I don't all right, tell me about 8 Ball because I don't know enough about him. I don't know enough about Moon Knight at all. So
So
what's
let me
the
grab.
hype around it?
It's not really the 8 Ball's kind of like a dorky character, if I'm being honest. But let me pull up. He's mainly just kind of like a street rogue almost. You know what I mean? Like he
Okay.
burglarizes shit, he steals shit. But the
Would you
biggest
would
thing
you
being
compare
with
him
it,
to like would you compare him to like a Bullseye type of character?
no. Bullseye's
Oh,
a Bullseye's a
Bullseye's
different
that
level,
dude. That's
bro.
why that's yeah, that's why I thought
No,
Bullseye's
8 Ball's
gangster.
like a little bit of a he's a little bit of a goofball in my opinion.
Okay.
Like he's just kind of like he's just kind of there. But
Okay.
the reason I am stoked that he is set to be in the movie is because we might see Moon Knight in that movie. And if Moon Knight's in a Spider-Man
Um,
movie, that would be fucking lit.
I see the correlation. Or even like a small cameo or like mentioned. But I mean like bro, the Marvel universe, the MCU is like over, so it doesn't even matter at this point.
I
Any dope
guess.
cameos we get is kind of just like whatever.
This is kind of a throwaway.
Yeah, I mean like cool, we might be able to see him in Secret Wars when that comes out, but other than that, it's kind of just like whatever.
Yeah.
None of this stuff. It's crazy. None of this stuff matters. Everything we're finna get doesn't matter. Is that a hard pill to swallow?
I think that was the first time I kind of heard that, like, kind of sunk that into the dome.
Yeah, it hurts,
That
doesn't
it,
it?
yeah,
Feel it in your gut.
yeah.
Fuck.
I'm feeling in my
But
nuggets.
I heard Tobey Maguire is supposed to have a big role in Doomsday. What do you think about that?
I Toby's my favorite Spider-Man, so he has a special
Really,
split.
Tobey?
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
those movies I watched on repeat, bro. Like, I think from
Oh
when I
yeah,
was
that's
like
definitely
two to
one of
five,
those
I lived in a
nostalgias.
Spider-Man suit for like the age of
Yeah,
2 to 5. I went to doctor's
that
appointments
and
in a Spider-Man costume. I told the doctor
Toby
my
did
name
that.
was Peter.
Yeah, Toby did that. Toby did all of that
Mhm.
for sure, for sure. Bro, did you see the Wolverine cameo of Daredevil? Well, not I don't want to say the Wolverine cameo of Daredevil. I'm talking about the video game, by the way, guys.
Yeah,
But the quote
the teaser
unquote
trailer.
like the
Yeah,
teaser trailer or whatever,
dude, that
that
game
might
looks like
be
it's going to
dope.
be insane, especially since Insomniac's doing it. The
Yeah, bro,
Spider-Man
it looks
games are
it
fire. So also like the gore in it, I was like, oh,
yeah.
like
I don't think this yeah, bro. I feel
this
like it's
ain't
gonna
gonna
be
be
super
no
dope.
Spider-Man game.
No,
Like,
not at all. The only thing with Wolverine games is that like his healing factor.
mhm,
So it's like I if he does get beat, as gory as the game looks, is it gonna be like him getting beat by like getting blown up? Is it gonna be him getting beat by again his head? Like, what are going to be the villains and characters that he faces that can kill him? Because I feel like Insomniac does a really good job at making games like accurate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think we could
Like,
definitely see some
I don't think a street villain is just gonna walk up and beat him in the head with a bat and
no.
like that's
I
it.
think we'll see more of like a kind of like a stamina bar more than anything, to where like
Yeah.
not his health factor running out, but like after you lose so much of your healing factor, like you got to kind of like move away. You know what I mean? Like you can't go on with that fight.
Yeah, I definitely feel like we're gonna get bro, why am I spacing this right now? The robots in X-Men.
Oh, the Sentinels.
Yeah, I feel like we're definitely gonna get a Sentinel in
Yeah,
there.
well,
At
100% get
least one.
Sentinels, and then I'm excited to see if they. I mean, obviously they'll bring in some X Men characters, but which
Omega,
X
you think Omega's gonna
characters?
be in there?
I think Mega is definitely a character they'll bring in. I'd like to see if like Mister Sinister's in there, like as one of the main
Yeah.
villains.
Well, actually, Omega was in the trailer, wasn't he?
I believe so.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We could get
So
Sabretooth. It'd be dope to get a Sabretooth fight.
yeah, I think
I would love
Sabretooth
to
will
fight
definitely
Sabretooth.
be in there. Also, too, a cool way that I think they could do the game is almost do it like time skips. So we
Yeah,
see
yeah, yeah.
like him kind of start off in like feudal Japan, and then
If we get to be in Japan in this game, bro,
like if we kind of get to see him jump through
woo!
the decades, kind of like feudal Japan. You get to see him in World War I,
Yeah,
World War II. You get to see him
yeah, that'd
in
be dope
like that would be a dope way to kind of like move the game along for like those early stages. So like you kind
for
of get
sure.
like your certain missions, you know what I mean? And that could be something
Yeah,
to where you're not feeling like, oh, like he never dies. You know what I mean?
bro.
Like, of course he
The
doesn't die. We got to
suits,
get to the
bro.
main line.
The suits that we're gonna be able to pick from are going to be so dope. What suits do you want? I definitely want brown suit. I
I
need
want that John
brown
Byrne
or
brown
orange.
suit. I
Yeah,
need.
brown or orange.
I'd like to see the like original Wolverine suit. Like, it'll definitely look doofy, but like I think that'd be like a
Yeah,
dope
it would be
costume for
cool.
them
It'd be
to
cool.
throw in there.
Yeah,
Um,
that'd be cool.
X Force Wolverine, like that gray
Yeah,
and black one.
yeah.
Old Man Logan.
Do you- Oh man, Logan. What you think we'll get? Gosh, the astonishing X-Men.
I think we could, or a Weapon
We could get
X. We'll
astonishing.
definitely get
Yeah,
a
Weapon
Weapon
X.
X.
We'll definitely get Weapon X for sure. What else?
Um,
You think gosh, Lee, what's the one with one arm? When he has one arm?
oh, the Apocalypse one.
Apocalypse. Yeah, Apocalypse
The
Wolverine.
Patch.
What
That'll be a
other
dope one.
Patch would be dope. I would love to, bro. If we get a nightclub scene in Wolverine, that would be so dope. A nightclub
Or
scene in Wolverine would be hard.
I don't know how they're going to make him, like if they're going to make him like comic accurate size Wolverine, but if they do, like make him like hella tiny, like make him really
Yeah,
fucking
that'd be
short. That shit
hella
would be
short.
funny as fuck.
Yeah, because he's only what, like 5'2", 5'3"?
I think he's like five,
Let's
yeah,
see.
like 5'3".
Yeah, yeah, he's 5'3". Wolverine is
Yeah.
5'3". But yeah, I'm super, super, super stoked for this Wolverine game. I'm stoked for Blade too. A lot of people have been saying that it's canceled, but it's not. I don't know why I think people are just assuming that it's going to get canceled because the situation like with the movies and stuff. But Blade looks. Did you watch the trailer for Blade video game?
The Blade video game looks like it will be dope. If it comes out,
Yeah.
I think it'll be a fire game. I think Blade's just kind of like almost like a cursed character. Like nobody ever follows along with it, or like shit comes up while they're doing it, or
I don't think they take him like serious as a superhero. They probably just look at it
yeah.
like it's just a vampire, like it's a vampire
Mhm.
book. But it's not. Blade is a super dope character with an amazing origin story and background. And he has
Mhm.
a daughter now, so that's super dope too.
Yeah. Same thing too, like,
Another
he's a
one.
big component in, like, the, Midnight Suns. So if they did
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
anything,
yeah.
like, tying into
With
that, that would
Midnight
be
Sun.
freaking
Yeah,
dope.
yeah. I think with Midnight Suns because I seen that they might just since the Blade movie got canceled, they're gonna tie it in, just do like a Midnight Suns. I mean, that would have been dope. I mean, no,
If
actually, that Midnight Suns would be part of the new MCU going into the new MCU, right?
That would be dope if they did something with
Yeah.
that. Cause yeah,
I think that is going into the new MCU because the new MCU is starting with X-Men, which dope. Yeah, I like it. I don't dislike
yeah.
it. Yeah, it's dope. Everybody says, they should start with Fantastic Four, which I wouldn't be mad at that either. Starting with Fantastic Four, that's smart, but starting with X-Men is just as smart. Another video game though, what is it? Marvel 1965,
Captain America 1964.
1960.
Let
You
me look
guys
it
know what
up.
we're talking about. You guys know what we're talking about. We all saw the trailer with Captain America and Black Panther's father. It wasn't T'Challa, it was T'Chaka. That's dope. I really want to see some T'Chaka.
I'm sorry. 1943. Marvel
Oh, the name of the game?
1943
Okay.
Rise of
Yeah.
Hydra. It says early 2026. So
Uh,
it might be
oh,
coming
we're
out
in
sometime
February.
soon. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks super dope. I would love to run around as Captain America. That'd be super
Captain
dope,
America
especially
and
because
T'Chaka.
and T'Chaka, yeah, hell yeah, and fighting T'Chaka. I don't know. Do I want to fight T'Chaka? I mean, you're definitely gonna have to fight T'Chaka regardless. So
Well, because like, do you get to choose which one you like at the beginning of the game? Do you get
yeah,
to start off
kind of like
as
Venom,
Cap? Yeah, you know what I mean?
and,
Like,
and yeah, yeah, yeah. I think it'll be dope. I think it'll be dope. Yeah, Marvel got a lot of new things coming soon and this year. Same with DC. But yeah, guys, that'll do it for this episode. I feel like we had a lot to say this episode, and we talked about a lot of things and touched a bunch of different bases. What you think, Dev?
I think we got everything. The only other thing I was gonna say, I was at my comic shop the other day, and I was talking to my LCS owner, and he was like, "Do you want me to FOC the new Invincible game coming out?" And I was like, "Game?" I was like, "For like PlayStation?" And he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "I." He was like, "I." It's on the FOC, and I was like, "What?" So I think it's supposed to come in like this month or like March.
The video game?
Yeah,
What?
I think it's like a 3v3.
It says, I Googled right now FOC Invincible game, and then Google says, is there an Invincible video game coming out? Yes, an official Invincible fighting game called Invincible Versus is coming out in 2026, featuring 3v3 tag team combat with brutal superhero action, and is planned for Xbox, PC, PlayStation 5, and an unofficial free fan-made open world demo is also available now, now for PC, built in Unreal Engine 5,
But I was like,
developed by Skybound.
when he was telling me about that, I was like, hell yeah, put me down for one. And also too, because I guess it's like a collector's edition. And I think it's only like
Mm.
$70, but you get Invincible #1. I think the Spider-Man crossover comic, and then like a few other like freebies. I was like, fuck yeah. So I didn't
Oh
know if
yeah,
that
that's
was
dope.
like just my LCS, but I had to share the news. So if anybody else is FOCing stuff or want to ask their LCS if they're getting those in, ask your LCS.
Yeah, yeah, that was news to me. I'll definitely be looking into that. But appreciate you guys for tuning in for episode 11 of Comfortable Nerds. We'll see you on episode 12. And
Stay comfortable, stay nerdy.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Hold on. And remember, guys, stay
S-
comfortable.
Stay nerdy.